Hello everyone, this is Iksha Sharma and today we are gonna discuss case Vishaka versus State of Rajasthan, which is a landmark case in a history of sexual harassment by an Indian judiciary. This case marked the beginning of stringent laws related to sexual harassment at workplace. Sexual harassment means unwelcome sexual behavior or sexual gesture from one gender to another. It includes staring and leering at someone, passing unwanted sexual remarks, displaying obscene picture, asking for sex, doing unwanted messaging and insulting you with sexual comments. Prior to this case, there was no law related to sexual harassment at workplace. But after this, the Supreme Court provided a set of guidelines against the employers as well as other responsible persons or institutions to provide protection of sexual harassment at workplace. The Supreme Court also stated that the instant of sexual harassment resulting in violation of fundamental right of women of gender equality, which is defined under Article 14 of the Constitution of India, and right to life and right to live with dignity under Article 21 of Constitution of India is being violated. Sexual harassment makes the person feel offended and humiliated to the person it has been done. The main reason for the case of sexual harassment at workplace began increasing in our country was that at the time there was no law which will punish an offender, but after the Vishaka guideline, year later, the Legislative Act was enacted and enforced by the Parliament, that is, Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplace Prevention, Prohibition and Redressal Act 2013. Here I brief some facts of the case. Immediate cause of Immediate cause for the filing of the right petition is an incident that happened in a village of Rajasthan of alleged brutal gang rape of social worker. Banwari Devi was a social activist worker for social development program working on a campaign to end child marriage in the village, which was initiated by Rajasthan state government. The part of her job is to prevent child marriage with the family and report the cases of child marriage to police if urgent action is needed. This is particular case reported by Banwari Devi of arranging a child marriage by a Gujar family, Gujar community of a girl who was 1 year old, an infant girl in the village. As a part of her job, she tried to stop the marriage, but after all all her efforts, she cannot do so, and after all this, she was boycotted from her community and was exposed for social punishment too. In September 1992, the 5 members of Gujar community named Ram Sukh Gujar, Ram Karan Gujar, Gersa Gujar, Badri Gukhar and Shravan Sharma went to the house of Banwari Devi, attacked and restrained her husband, and brutally gang raped in front of her husband. After this, Banwari and her husband went to the police for help. The investigation was not launched through the police and delayed taking statements regarding what had happened. The police told the lady to leave her skirt as evidence before they were asked to leave the police station. Banwari was also forced to seek medical help at Jaipur hospital. When she arrived, the doctor declined to survey her and only recorded her age for confirmation without mentioning any evidence of rape in medical report. For seeking justice, the victim filed the case at trial court, where the court discharged all the 5 men, and while dismissing the appeal, the judges found unbelievable that an uncle and his nephew would rape another woman together. After that, she appealed in a high court, where the court ordered that it was a case of gang rape which was conducted out of revenge. After all these types of cases, many NGOs and women workers urged the Supreme Court and filed a PIL in the court related to punish the offenders who sexually harassed people at workplace. Here the judgment by the Supreme Court. The right petition by Vishakha Group of Women's Education and Research and other women organizations for violation of fundamental rights of working women under Article 14 and 19 and 21 of the Indian Constitution in view of increasing cases of sexual harassment at workplace. The court forced that it is against gender equality, free trade, and the profession of women and the right to life and liberty. It also stated that it is the duty of the employer to provide a safe and secure environment at workplace. The Supreme Court held that there should be no gender inequality and no discrimination on the basis of gender at workplace. Women have fundamental right to freedom at workplace, and so the court issued several guidelines in order to curb sexual harassment and also implement to secure environment at the workplace for the women worker. Thank you.